report accurately on the facts, does the government have evidence that any of these people killed, whether they were Trinidadian or not, were in possession of illegal drugs, illegal weapons, illegal narcotics from our U.S. counterparts?
The answer to that, in short, is no. And the reason for the answer being no, the strikes are military intervention strikes or military strikes being conducted in pursuit of a military operation by the U.S. There's information that the U.S. will share. There's information that they won't share pursuant to a military operation, which is what this is. These are strikes that are being conducted in international waters. If these strikes occurred within national waters, then the U.S. would have to share information with Trinidad and Tobago. These are not strikes that are occurring within our territorial waters, nor are these strikes that are occurring in our EZ. They are strikes that are occurring in international waters pursuant to a military operation with entities that they've designated as terrorist organizations. I don't hear the media coming to ask Trinidad and Tobago about strikes that occur in Lebanon or Syria by other international entities when they deem persons as combatants pursuant to designating them as terrorists. So it's very hypocritical then to come and ask the government about military operations by the U.S. when they are occurring in international waters.
With all due respect, Minister, these international waters are not far across the way. We could see Venezuela from Cedros, from Icacos. We could see Venezuela from even Moruga. So I think it's quite a valid question to ask, especially because between these waters, Trinidad and Tobago nationals, fishermen, they complain often about interactions with pirates within those very international waters. So to bring it back to facts, as you so put it, and in fairness and in the interest of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, not because of my personal interest, but the national interest of the people of Trinidad and Tobago who sometimes go between Venezuela and Trinidad. We have those reports. And because these kinetic strikes are taking place in international waters and our citizens may be involved, it is a fair question. So again, are we even seeking to get that evidence from the United States, especially because it may, only because there's a possibility that it may involve Trinidad and Tobago citizens?
As we said when these operations began, once you are a law-abiding fisher folk or pleasure craft person operating legitimately, you have absolutely nothing to fear. And that answers your question in short.
Do we have evidence that the strikes occurred in international waters and not our own?
Yes. Yes, we have evidence that the strikes occurred in international waters.
Minister, so you said you had information that the strike that reported on October 14th happened in national waters. What evidence exactly is that? What specific evidence you have?
That would have been some of the information that would have been shared to us by the U.S.
Do you know exactly where it happened?
No, I don't have the longitude and latitude to provide to you now.
But would you do it sometime in the future?
I may consider providing you with the longitude and latitude in the future.